Welcome to episode 63, guys.
Welcome
and gals.
back. January 1st. New year, new us.
January 1st.
We're
yes.
back.
This is an old episode. We haven't put it out yet.
So, what are your New Year's resolutions? No, just kidding. It's undisclosed day near the beginning of spring. You guys haven't seen us in months. Life's just been crazy.
Just busy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But we're back, and I'm glad. We've heard from a few people that they wanted the pill poppers back.
Yeah, at least a few fans.
Yeah, a few of like the
reached
close
out.
homies. Gotten a few DMs.
But before we start, like and subscribe. Episode 63, we're coming back. We don't know how often the episodes will be, but we're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like and subscribe. Shout out to the merch. Make sure to buy it. I lost mine, so this is Celia's. The black hoodie comes with various different colors. I don't know. Maybe we'll be getting more color options soon.
Yeah, new colors will be coming soon.
Even though the weather's getting warmer, you still get those chilly nights out here in the Midwest. So be sure to grab yourself a hoodie. It's cozy. A little, how do you say, inconspicuous. Like, it's not out there, but still like a hoodie with a nice logo to show your support.
Yeah, our YouTube handle isn't on the front of this. It's just a very simple, clean, and honestly cool looking logo that you can wear to the gym. You can wear it to church, to your disc golf tournaments. You can wear
it to the dentist.
To the dentist.
The doctor.
The doctor. The work. You can wear it anywhere.
And it's an AI logo, and nowadays AI pictures and whatnot are kind of getting made fun of, slandered on, but this one, you can barely tell it's AI generated.
Yeah, this was an OG AI generation.
One of the first few when the Dolly came out.
Yeah, exactly. And also, actually it was. It was one of the first few, because I know I also took the logo and put it into Photoshop right when they first released their AI.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't produce anything as good as what that did.
No, Liam put in a prompt, the perfect first prompt. This came out, and we loved it.
Yeah, it was a match made in pillbox heaven.
In AI's brain.
Yeah, jeez, dude.
In the data center of OpenAI.
Dude, would you have thought that 2 years ago when we were talking in Dan's room, just shooting the shit about DALL-E, that it would have gotten to the level that it's at now?
I'd like to go back and listen to any predictions we made or thoughts, but I don't think, because right now it's just a language model right now, and then some other stuff. Oh, they got video generated stuff too. Trump put out a AI video thing.
Yeah.
That cringy Gaza one.
I didn't see it.
No? Oh,
no.
Well,
show me after, and then we'll.
You guys just Google Trump Gaza AI. You'll find it, and it's just very absurd. But and then we have a question. I didn't think anyone would be submitting questions. Just remember, we'll put the link down there. You can submit fan questions, and we'll answer it on the next episode. But I saw our boy Otto, who we had on episode whatever, Automatic.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped us some scripture. I'm going to say the least. Some scripture.
All right, hit me with it.
I'm going to read through all of it, and then we can answer some of the questions he's had in there.
All right, perfect.
More money? Going to shoot out a few. Just going to grind out a few right quick. Just going to bust out a few questions right quick. Hold up, slime. Give me a second while I squeeze out a few out real quick. In parentheses, questions. How are the careers come along? Love the creepypasta type. Lake Michigan. Horror. Uncanny. Grandma's home video. Longform. Informational. Mythical. Lore video. Help. Any other new types of content in the works? Skits. More informational lore videos. Public sacrifice. Pause. Skibbidi Rizz. Pause. Tell us about the allegations. Where's the money? Y'all remember YouTube poops? Tuco fucking dies. Help. What y'all think of Breaking Bad? The Boys? Invincible? Loving the content, but can I have more money? Otto. You can't let them get in me. Skibbidi. Edge? Rizz? Sigma Claus? Have you been a good boy? Have you been mewing this year? Want Sigma Claus to bring you Skibbidi in the Ohio satchel? If you're a good boy, Sigma Claus will give you his Skibbidi gigachad god cock. Mmm. P.S. Can you send me the money? Help. Salutations, Theballfondler. Thank you, Otto.
Thank you. That was incredible.
I was really surprised. I was scrolling through the questions. I'm like, oh, yo, scripture.
The scripture. Did you practice that at all?
No, that was on the fly.
That came out so clean. Even though like.
Yeah, he put in Vine Boom, so I just thought I would do the noise.
Oh my god. And a few gems really in there, like is in the forms of questions, like legitimate great questions.
Yeah. I'm gonna answer this one first. What do we think of? Oh wait, do you all remember YouTube poops? Me personally, I grew up with YouTube poop. I don't know. Did you?
Not really.
Okay, so like early on when I was 13, going on the internet, watching YouTube, playing Minecraft, like I think I was early on the brain rot like meta, because YouTube poop is probably one of the earlier forms of brain rot. You had like Super Mario YouTube poops that first started it off, and then it transitioned to like stick figure animations that were kind of like YouTube poop format. I would say maybe a little inspired by Robot Chicken, how they do like multiple little skits throughout every episode. But then it transitioned to King of the Hill, and now they're making YouTube poops of Breaking Bad, all this other shit. I even made a YouTube poop. I might link it down if you know Airsoft Fatty.
Oh yes.
I made one, and
yeah.
for how small my channel was when I made it, it kind of popped off.
Nice.
But it was just brain rot.
Yeah, just like a brain rot edit.
Well, do you know what a YouTube poop is?
Now that you've, I've watched your Airsoft Fatty video.
Mm-hmm.
It's you just grab footage from whatever you want.
You just grab a video, an episode,
and you just edit it like crazy. Just like sound, speed. Do you like deep fry it at some points also?
Yeah, you can. The thing is, your creativity is endless.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, and it doesn't need to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of the really good ones, in my opinion, like make a whole new story out of the episode. So it's like still brain rot, but somehow there's a story entangled into there.
Yeah.
Like my favorite SpongeBob one is SpongeBob and Patrick try to sell poop. And it's from an episode where they're selling chocolate, but instead he changed it to that they're selling poop, and like they're going house to house to sell poop, and just it's not a good story, but it's still funny.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the OG days of YouTube.
See, I don't know, like it's one of those things where if you try to show somebody that didn't grow up on it, they wouldn't like it.
For sure.
Like if you show maybe millennials or the generation before that, they probably won't get it or like it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you show Gen Alpha, I feel like they wouldn't like it because they're not growing up with YouTube poops.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what the current equivalent of that would be.
They still definitely do have like those YouTube poop style edits going around.
I'd love to see a modern example.
Like even what Otto wrote, that just gave me YouTube poop vibes, just in the form of
random thoughts just coming in and out.
Exactly.
But like cultural references. And
yeah.
Sigma Claus, Skibbidi, Edge, Rizz.
The only difference with today is you get different terms.
Mm-hmm.
Rizz, Ohio, Skibbidi.
When he's saying all of that, have you seen Blade Runner, the new one with Ryan Gosling?
I've seen
just clips
of it, yeah.
Oh, well, there's this one part where it's kind of the test. He works for the police, and it's a test the police do to make sure he's not like veering off in terms of his mental cognition ability.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically this like interviewer asking him a set of prompts, and Ryan Gosling has to respond in a certain way, like, and it just looks at his eye dilation, his senses, whatever. I forgot what the questions were specifically. It was like, do you yearn for the touch of your loved one? Yes or no, or something else, or. but someone made a meme out of it where they're asking those questions, but in Skibbidi, Rizz, Edge, like, it's like Rizz, do you Rizz, do you edge when you Rizz, do you yearn for the edge of the Rizz, edge. That's maybe like a equivalent.
Yeah, definitely.
Poop.
Oh my gosh.
And then he asks, what do we think of Breaking Bad, The Boys, Invincible? Invincible, is that like a new show coming out? Or I've seen Dan and other people bringing it up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still coming out, but there's at least a season, I know. It's an animated show, and I think it's based off of a comic book or a book. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
So I can't really comment too much on it, but I know a lot of people in like our circle like it.
Mm-hmm. I just know it's like some different superhero from, I'm guessing, the DC universe. Or actually, I don't know. I know there's that one superhero guy that a lot of people love this show. He's kind of like the main character in The Boys, but just in a different universe.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what his name was.
He's got like a mustache, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Clark Kent type beat. Like he kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
But The Boys, I've only seen like 1 to 2 episodes. I never committed to the show.
Mm-hmm. I'm in a similar path. I think those have a similar
it's
vibe,
like superhero.
but it's like
vibe.
a superhero, but it's like dark.
Yeah.
I think both those shows have that vibe.
And then Breaking Bad, what's there to say?
Yeah,
It's a good show.
Yeah, you don't need to even say anymore.
I'm still getting clips to this day.
Man, dude.
It's weird. The clips are evolving because it used to be just straight cut clips from the show, but now then they added like Sigma music to it.
Yeah.
Or now they're evolving the edits where, I don't know, it's just these few nuances that the editing culture is taking on, where everyone else makes their edits the same way because they got views,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone seems to like watching them.
Sheep. No.
Sheep.
I saw one. The one that made me laugh the most was Walter Jr. talking about the bacon. And it was just like a Sigma edit.
My friend sent me an edit of one where Walt Jr. was showing like everybody, like I think it was supposed to be the donation website,
Yeah.
but instead it was like his beat, and it was just awful. But everyone's like encouraging him.
Yeah. Oh, wow, Walt Jr., this is great. Flynn.
Otto asks also, any other new types of content? We'll address that later in the episode. And then, how are the careers coming along? So I guess now we can transition to catching up back into the episode right now. So
Yeah. Thanks, Otto, by the way, for that. That was incredible.
Amazing scripture. Keep it up. I hope you watch this one and send us another one.
Yes, seriously. Yeah. You're feeding us just the will to keep doing this.
This can be like a constant sermon every episode.
It really will be.
If he keeps producing this.
Yeah.
It's like you're sitting under the night sky and you're just waiting for a message, like something to show up, and then it's like a delightful ceremony to read it.
Mm-hmm. A mile out, you see a carrier pigeon, and attached to its leg is Otto's new sermon.
It's the pigeon! It's the pigeon!
Bring it in. It lands on your arm.
Spits up the fucking paper.
You unroll it, it's like super tiny. It's like this long.
It's like one of those receipts.
Yeah.
Size 5 font.
Yeah.
You gotta bring out the monocles to read everywhere.
Today from Automatic. So yeah, careers catching up. Gosh, dude, it's been a couple months since our last pod.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, on my end, things have remained the same. At work, I'm still at the same job that I've been at for, it's now like a year and a half at the auto advertising agency. I've got a little bit more responsibility, I guess, just because I've taken on a client that's a little bit more work. But other than that, it's the same.
Higher class, or what do you like?
Like
higher class, higher profile,
y-
profile.
Yeah,
There you
higher
go.
profile. Just like
Liam's dealing with the high profile client.
amongst the team, I've like slowly moved my way up,
There you go.
and now taken on like the most important client, I guess.
Here you go.
So taking dubs there, but hopefully nobody from work watches this. I'm interviewing at other places right now. My goal was after 2 years, which will be in October of 2025, to move jobs. I'm starting the interview and just like the job hunt and career search.
Do they have a word for that? Like job bouncing, career bouncing, or
maybe.
or strategy? It's like a strategy to move every 2 years.
Yeah, it is.
Pay.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it's called, but it's a valid strategy. I think there was a study that I saw that legitimized the thought that on average people who hop jobs every 2 years have a higher salary than those who stay in one spot for a majority of their career.
And it's a valid strategy because, the longer you stay at the company, it shows maybe you're not going to go anywhere, and what's the incentive to give you more money.
True. There's pros and cons to both sides, definitely, and I think it's very industry dependent, depending on what you're doing. What I do, I think it can be a little bit more common, but other stuff maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
For example, one of the places I'm interviewing at right now is it's an asset management company. Like these guys, I talked to one of their higher ups during my interview, and it was like I was talking to our boy, the Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort.
Oh, he had that like energy.
Yeah, or it was like the also the vibe.
You haven't seen that movie though.
No, I haven't.
So what do you?
He's a real person.
How do you know what you're talking about?
He's a real person.
You haven't seen the movie though. You don't
No,
know a thing.
I know absolutely nothing. I've seen no
it's
clips.
okay. It's like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I'm never watching it. Just kidding, I am. But no, the other one that he reminds me of is American Psycho. Patrick Bateman. Just like that vibe, like higher up asset management type vibe. Like in the interview, he was like, "We're a team. We work hard."
He's a Wall Street
and we
man.
get it's
Wall
like
Street man.
It's that vibe. It's like expect to work 80-hour weeks, but salary could be like $80K, which is pretty solid. That's really solid. So I'm interviewing right there right now. Luckily, I've got a connection from my dad. Nepotism is real, folks. Networking is so important. Cannot recommend it enough. I moved on to the second round of the interview, and this guy was giving me tips. Basically just tips like moving forward on what I should do. And like to make a long story short, he basically told me like, "You look cooked right now." Like basically he was like, "Iron your shirt. Don't stand during your interview. Cut your hair. Shave." He was like roasting my ass. So if that can give you an idea of the type of vibe this place is, it's perception, I guess, is a big thing with them.
So you think it's gonna feel a lot more corporate, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
More corporate, a lot more time and energy.
That reminds
dedicated.
You probably haven't seen this movie called Office Space, I think. I forgot who was in it. It's an old 2000s movie, and it's kind of gives you the Office vibes, but it's the origin of this one meme where it's like the boss with like his mug asking you to get the TPS reports done.
Oh, sorry, I'm just tweaking.
Okay. What, you think the audio is...
No, I think the audio's good.
Oh.
I was just actually looking at how long we've been recording.
Oh, okay. But...
Sorry.
It's like a manager that comes in 20 times a day. He's like, "Did you get those TPS reports done?"
Oh.
It'd be I'd really appreciate it if you could get those TPS reports done. I'm not doing that out of the tone or... like the way he talks, right? But it's that boss that's telling you to get those reports done.
I would
and he's not doing anything.
really appreciate it if you were to get these TPS reports done. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. But other than that, I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. Kate and I are getting me.
One of those
about those TPS reports.
And random one, we're in a new studio, or a different studio compared to the last episode.
Yeah.
Following the theme of Grandma's Pillbox.
Of course.
Always adjusting on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
We are using a random mount we found, and we are in a different place recording rather than my place. Last episode. 2, on the cryptid episode, someone commented, I can't remember the name, you guys need to stop touching your eyes a lot. Or something like that.
Stop touching our eyes.
Like, as a fidget. Like, I guess we were both fidgeting and touching, like, rubbing our eyes.
Oh, interesting.
So, thank you for whoever commented that.
Yeah.
I'm making the conscious effort to not fidget with my eyes. Because I understand that is a germ issue, I guess.
Yeah. I deal with that a lot.
If you guys remember when, maybe it was last summer, I had poison ivy and I rubbed my eyes and I had those weird,
like raccoon eyes almost.
I looked like a zombie.
Case in point. Great catch by that loyal viewer.
Random viewer.
Hopefully loyal. So what's going on with you right now?
So since our last episode, took a break from work, helping with remodeling at home, destroying a wall, raising the ceiling, mainly demolition, not a lot of construction. Just being a laborer at the house, essentially, because I know with this project, if I wasn't there to do all the demolition and cleanup, it would be a long project.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, my dad is taking on the electrical. He's putting up insulation. I'll have to help out with drywall some weekend soon. But now spring has started. The Midwest is finally getting warmer temperatures. We're going to get freezing weather again on Monday. But
great.
We're getting warmer temperatures. I'm back to work. And that's how my career is going. Not too much progression. Just looking to make some money.
Yeah.
Working a lot of hours, trying to grind. My last paycheck was really nice.
Nice.
And planning on a trip to New York in May. And a couple of other things, too.
Sweet. Yeah. Sounds like it's great things overall. Nothing bad, at least. I mean, we've got 2 eyes. We've got our legs. We've got our hands.
Yeah, nothing negative,
Yeah.
I've been trying to work out more. Eat healthier.
Yep.
And whatever. Oh, and we got some cats. They're wonderful.
Yes, Maple and Ivy.
Yes, they're
gorgeous.
They're wonderful.
They're so cute.
Little cats that we're fostering right now. We also have a dog, so we don't know if we can keep the cats permanently, which is why we're fostering. We're trying to see if Ricky responds well or the cats respond well to Ricky, our dog.
Mm. The goat, some would say. Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah, the goat.
The OG goat.
Once he gets used to you, pretty soft dog.
Yeah, little sweetheart.
Yeah. He just wants to relax and get pet.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he wants. But if he doesn't know you, then he's like, you're going to hurt all these people that love me. You're going to hurt them.
Yeah.
I'm going to bark at you. It's always for my parents' friends when they come over. It's always the ones that are tall and look like golem or golems.
Yeah.
Because like Lithuanians can be really tall.
Mm.
And, like intimidating. So then my Ricky just goes ham on them no matter how many times they visit.
Oh, damn. Hate to see it.
Mm-hmm. In terms of career progression, Otto, I don't know. As I do my work, I'm kind of content right now with doing it. With me working hard, I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed a raise, which will make the job even nicer.
Yes.
But, there's arborist certifications that I can go after, which can open up a bunch of different jobs for me. And I'm just not super certain as to where I want to leap forward to. Like my coworker, like he just brought up like a job opening in Brookfield Zoo as their official arborist.
Oh.
Like they're gonna be looking soon to hire, or I can go be a forest ranger, or maybe a utility arborist. Like they go and make sure the utility lines aren't effed up, whatnot. Right now I'm content, but I would just like to push myself to get those certifications, just expand my arsenal.
I think that's great.
But I don't want to brain fart everything right now. That's just all I've got.
That's fair. And I know we're kind of on a time crunch a little bit, so
Let's move on.
let's do it.
Topics. Oh, before we move on to our various topics, just want to ask the audience or take a poll. Or maybe we'll have a comment or set up something. We'll see what we decide on, but now that we're coming back, would you like to see guests on the podcast, such as the Marco, Nico, Alban, Otto episode that we had various times throughout the season? Would you like us to continue our long format videos where they can go on for as long as 3 hours, 2.5 probably most of the time, and we just talk various topics and just exhaust our conversation as much as we can? Or dabble a little bit more with the cryptids, such as the Lake Michigan sea monster. That one took a lot of effort from both of us, but we really liked the end product.
Very much so. More so you. You did all the editing. Thank you for that.
Someone's got to take the beating.
Of course. Of course. We share it, though.
And, I mean, I wasn't coerced to do it. I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I had this vision in my head. I'm like, let me make it.
Yeah.
It's like Mick in the studio making his beats.
For sure.
Like, you can't share the beat making.
Legendary pull.
And
I think it turned out great. So, I mean, yeah, video essays like that could be something that we focus on if you guys are interested in that. Or even, like, vlog-style content.
That's the fourth topic, yes.
Like, or vlog-style, or, like, maybe we do challenges. Thomas and I are actually possibly doing something soon now that the weather's warming up. I've been planning an idea that you guys will see soon on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. But that type of content could be something that we look towards in the future.
Do we want to tease it?
We could tease it.
So, Liam brought up this idea about, what is it called? From source to
sea.
Source to sea. We're not exactly doing to sea.
Yeah.
But essentially it's going from the starting point of some river, a reservoir, a lake maybe even, a pond, and traversing, hiking all along that river, creek, wherever it's called, to some end point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we had all the time and money in the world, we can do source to sea, but
yeah,
we gotta limit ourselves because we haven't never done it before.
For sure, we want to start with a reasonable task, and for that reason, maybe something that's 5 miles long, 10 miles long, local to our area, so we don't have to travel a bunch.
Yeah.
Luckily, in the Chicagoland area, there are some options, which you guys might know if you're from this area. But it's not going to be easy. And I think that's going to make for a fun adventure. That's really what it is just going on an adventure with my buddy.
Yeah.
Just having a good time. And then maybe we'll bring the GoPro. Maybe we'll pull out our phones and record every once in a while. Keep you guys updated on what's going on. Maybe we're sneaking through an industrial area. Maybe we're wading through some water and it's gross and it's mucky and we're going underneath a highway or something. I think there's a ton of potential. And a lot of guys on YouTube have done it. There's a really popular series that's getting released right now where a guy does the same thing down the Thames in England. It's like his whole mission's like 200 miles. It takes him 2 weeks. But that was my inspiration, and I think we could implement something like that. Could be super cool. So, yeah.
Those are the topics, guests, long format, cryptids, or vlogs / challenges.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. And now, the meat of this episode.
The meat.
Today, Liam just competed in day 1 of his disc golf tournament in Lockport.
Mm-hmm. In Lockport. And you know what, Thomas? Just because we've got a little bit of a time crunch, I want to save the tournament talk until next time.
Got it. For when you complete the whole tournament.
Yeah. So I just finished day 1. I've still got another round tomorrow. I think after the whole thing is complete, we'll get back together next pod and we'll talk about it.
So remember, guys, like this video, subscribe so you can see the recap of Liam's first tournament back of the season.
Yep, first tournament of the season, for sure.
But I guess maybe we can wrap up on these last 2 topics real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Give me the go on for the Pokemon card hype.
Ooh, okay. So real quick, Pokemon card hype. It's taken over America and the world by storm right now. You can go to any location, any like retailer, and you're pretty much not seeing anything on the shelves. And if you are, you see guys or girls loading up the entire stock and taking it out. In general, I think the resurgence is based around 2 things. One is very popular cards, chase cards, which is like the most popular card in the set, the rarest card in the set. The fact that those cards currently are very popular Pokemon, such as Pikachu, Greninja, that sort of thing. That's pushing the value of all these boxes and the demand up, which is causing it to be more scarce. People are buying it, reselling it. Another thing, which might even be more, is the Pokemon TCG app that got released on the phones maybe 6 months ago.
Trading card game?
Yeah.
That's what TCG stands for?
Yep. So in that app, I mean, it's a mobile game, and its popularity is just below Pokemon Go when it released.
Oh, okay.
It's on that level, and it's the same thing. You can get packs in the game, and you can open them, and I think that
digital packs,
and get digital cards.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that is causing the hype of the Pokemon cards to go crazy right now.
Do the real cards have any connection to the app?
So I think some of the real cards are in the app, but for the most part, it's unique cards.
Oh, so they're not connected.
They're not connected.
Like, I mean, like, maybe they'll be the same cards or whatever, but like if you have a real card Pikachu, that doesn't mean you have a digital card Pikachu.
No. They're and like when you buy a physical Pokemon pack, it comes with a little QR code that you can scan, so then you can open a pack in the game.
Oh.
You're not guaranteed to get the same stuff, but it's kind of like another little thing they get you.
Another dopamine hit.
Yeah, but to keep it real short and sweet, I think it's the release of the game that's causing the Pokemon card physical card craze to go crazy right now.
Do you think the Switch 2 will include anything for that?
Ooh, yeah, I don't think the Switch 2 is going to. That's a whole the Switch 2 and like the games and just the talk behind that. That's a whole nother thing to get into.
We'll get it on the next episode.
Yeah, but short answer is no.
Got it. Now, my topic.
Yes.
Or you kind of forced me to do this one.
I'm sorry.
My review of the Minecraft movie.
I'm sorry.
Now, this is a hyped up movie. You know what grosses a lot in terms of blockbuster like earnings? It's Marvel and kids movies.
Mm-hmm.
Kids movies. Well, I guess maybe Avatar. I don't know what you want to categorize that into, but this is a cash grab, in my opinion.
Oh, that's unfortunate to
100%
hear.
a cash grab. I heard one person online describe it very, in a way that I agreed a lot with it, which is the message in the movie to the kids is that, like, in this world, your creativity isn't stifled because the main villain in Minecraft is chasing after money. But, the irony is that it's like this Mojang studio and whatnot making this movie, which is about creativity of what, the things with kids movies is if your one son wants to see it, then at minimum you're gonna sell 2 tickets because the son can't go see it himself.
Sure.
Or herself. But maybe you have 2 kids and you make it a family thing, so the dad and mom go. So now that's 4 tickets for 1 or 2 people that want to see it.
Yeah.
And then you're working off of nostalgia or whatever. People are like, oh, it's the Minecraft movie, so people will go in a group of 2 or more. So now
It's a great point.
It feels like a cash grab because the story is so empty. It's but it's like a kids movie. It's like not supposed to be overly complicated, but kids movies can be good, such as Toy Story or Finding Nemo.
Yeah. People
love those movies, even if you don't account for the nostalgia for it. Like, you can watch them now and probably still enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's also like just one-liners, no depth to it. Everything that's somewhat important to the theme is explained to you in your face. Someone said, like, Jack Black just says whatever's in front of him. Jack Black was good and funny in it. Everyone else was whatever. Jason Momoa's in the movie.
Ooh.
And then I don't recognize any of the other actors. Funny enough, the kid actor that's in the movie reminds me of your brother, Owen.
Really?
Maybe if you look at it or watch the movie ever, you might see what I'm talking about, but for some reason I got that vibe.
Okay.
Celia was saying for the movie cover, we Photoshop our faces onto it.
Yeah.
Get Dan on Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Chris on Jack Black.
Yep.
You on the little kid. And then she pointed at a random llama and said, I could be on the llama.
You're the llama. We love that, though.
That's my critique on Letterboxd. If you didn't see it, I gave it a 1-star.
Ooh, I didn't see it.
1 star, and I've given very few movies that low of a rating. Red One with Dwayne Johnson, and the recent Christmas movie with also Dwayne Johnson in it.
Okay.
They all got really low ratings, and I guess Sausage Party got a 0.5-star rating.
Sausage Party.
And I don't know. Dan wants to debate me on this movie, but he hasn't even seen it yet, so.
Classic. He's just going to look at Twitter to get his opinion on the movie.
I don't know. He messaged me asking about the Minecraft movie. I said it sucked. He's like, I'm going to go see it and then debate you with a cigar and whiskey.
Oh, yeah. That would be actually an incredible experience. In the backyard with, a fire and stuff.
I responded to him and saying, well, you should probably just get a cigarette and a shooter because the argument's going to be short.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, man.
And now that's all, folks. That's all we've got for you guys today. We didn't want to stress ourselves out with a 2.5-hour episode. Just give you guys a little something to grab onto, get back into GPB if you've been missing it.
Seriously. Thank you, Thomas, for preparing a lot of these topics and for driving this conversation. I was busy today, and hopefully after tomorrow I'll be a champion.
You better be.
I will. I'll try. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Glad to have you all back. Stay tuned for some epic stuff coming up. We love you all. See ya.
Bye.
Peace.